Hello, families. This is Tammy McGinn from ELC Pinellas, and I'm a professional trainer. And I'm coming to you today to talk about teachable moments in your home with your children. I just want to first let you know that you are your child's most important and first teacher. You will always be. And as educators, we're there just to support you in all the learning that you do every day with your child. I know this time is really stressful for everyone. I have three little kids at home, so I know how trying to convert to early learning at home is not the easiest. We have teachers at our schools and at our centers that are excellent in helping our child learn. And to convert that to home and feel like we're being successful, some days is a challenge. So I'm here to say that you're doing an awesome job. And I know that you are helping your child in every way possible. So to continue with that thought, I have just a few ideas of how you're already doing concepts of early learning and you just don't know it. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you some ways that you're already doing math concepts. So some ways that you can do math at home, and you might already be doing that, is to involve your children in the laundry. I have a lot of laundry during the week. I'm sure you do if you have little kids at home. And one way that you can involve them and infuse math into that is for them to sort their socks. So they can sort them by colors, they can sort them by the pattern, they can sort them if they have long socks or short socks. Um, any way that they can sort those socks out and match them up would be a math concept. One of my kids puts silverware away in the drawer. That's one of the weekly routines, sometimes daily routines that my mother-in-law has the kids do. So it kind of rotates who does that, but they put the silverware away in the drawer. How would that be a math concept? They have to match up. They have to categorize where the spoons go, where the forks go, where the knives go. So that is a math concept. One of the other children, as I say, they rotate, will throw the garbage away. They'll take the bag out of the garbages, they'll collect them, and then they have to go out and they have to put it in the right bin. So they have to put it in the regular garbage bin or in the recycle bin. So they have to decide that when they get their bag outside. Another fun way to infuse math is we're having lunch together. Not just dinner, not just breakfast, but we're having lunch together now. So a fun way is to ask them how many bites it took to eat their sandwich, to eat their green beans, to eat their apple, whatever food time it is, they can talk about what it took to eat that apple. So infuse that. How many numbers of bites did it take? Did it take you more bites than it took me? Do I have a bigger bite than you do? Just kind of talk about those things. Categorize the food groups that you're eating. So if it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, it could even be a snack. If you have multiple things that you eat at snack time, you can decide and you can chart it even on a piece of paper. What what vegetable did we eat today? What fruit did we eat today? What protein or meat did we eat today? You can look over the whole week and decide what did you eat over the course of the week. You can do favorites. What are my favorites foods as well? Um, our kids have little plates that are sectioned, and we actually have plates now that have the food groups in it. So they know what section they can put it in because of the picture. So that's something that if you have such a thing at home, you could do, or you can just talk about it. And lastly, if you do cooking or baking with your kids, last week was the first week that we actually did teacher designed lessons with our kids for school. The first week we were just figuring out what we were going to do ourselves as parents. And last week was the first formal week. So at the end of the week, we decided we were going to make sugar cookies together. So on the weekend, we made sugar cookies. And so we had to measure out the ingredients. We had to look at what cups we were using, what teaspoons we were using, how much of each ingredient we had to put in. So that was a great way to use math. There also, if things have to be cut, if you're doing any cooking, our 4-year-old always likes to cook with dad. So there's always things to put in. If you have things that are easy to cut, younger children can use a plastic knife. Older kids can use a butter knife. Knives are up to you, what they use, obviously with a lot of adult supervision, but those are ways to cut things into parts. Bananas are easy to cut. Different things that are already mushy are easy for younger kids to cut, even toddlers. And then stirring. How many times did we have to stir? It was a slow stir. Was it a fast stir? What happened? Prediction is math as well. What happened? What do you think is going to happen when we stir the flour and the sugar and the milk together? What do you think is going to happen? Will it look the same? So all these concepts, some you think of like counting, and other things are prediction, are classifying, are categorizing things, and are also being aware of labels and print. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen now, but I just thank you for all that you're doing with your kids at home. I know that it's hard to get in a schedule that works, but to know that you're already doing these things. So if you have a trying day where you feel like I have not accomplished one learning goal from these teachers and what they've laid out, you have. You have just done it in the way that it's worked for your family. Take care and be safe, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.